Hi Kim, this is for the first one that I opened up. Assume that blood pressure reading has a mean of 120 and a standard deviation of 8. If 100 people are randomly selected, okay, let me go ahead and open up a blank notepad so that I can take some notes down or write some important things down that we're going to use here. Whoopsies. This is what we got. We have that the mean is 120 and standard deviation is 8. What else did they give you? That n, the sample set, the lowercase n, the small n is 100, are randomly selected. They want you to find that their mean blood pressure will be greater than 122. Okay, so what we want to find here is the probability that x is greater than 122. So that's what we're trying to find here. And if you're wondering which section you should be looking at for this note, remember, I think this one was the 7.2. Yes, this is a sampling distribution of sample mean. So if you want to look at the notes on that section, it's going to be that section right there. All right, so if you want to find the probability that x is that the blood pressure will be greater than 122, we have the mean and we have the standard deviation of the population though, because they said assume that blood pressure readings have mean of 120 and a standard deviation of 8. We shouldn't be using 120 and 8 for mean and standard deviation when we're doing the sampling distribution of sample mean. Remember, there is a formula. Well, the numbers that we need to use, the mean is equal to the population mean. So 120 is still okay for the mean, but there is a formula for standard deviation. We can look at that together. The standard deviation for sample mean is going to be the population standard deviation, where are you, symbol, divided by square root of 1. The thing is, you used this before in your one of the chapter 7 homework, but I think the problem is just you know too many formulas now. That's why sometimes it's confusing to know which one to use. But the standard deviation that we should first calculate is going to be a fraction where we put the standard deviation of the population on the numerator. So 8 on the numerator, and then we're going to put the square root of the sample size, 100 in the bottom. So what's that going to be? That turns into 8 divided by 10, right? So I'm going to use, because I learned that StatCrunch doesn't like fraction when I enter. I'm going to convert that into a 0.8, and I'm ready to go to my calculator. These are the two things that you're going to use. Mean is 120 and standard deviation is 0.8. I'm going to StatCrunch. And stat, calculators, normal, and over here I'm going to type in mean is 120, standard deviation is 0.8, and we want the probability that x is greater than 122. I think that was the number, 122. Let me double check. Let me copy this down, because what I'm highlighting in yellow is what I'm typing into StatCrunch. So x is greater than, I mean, yeah, I know the continuous distribution is, you know, greater than or equal to and greater than, they're going to be the same. So 122 is okay. I'm going to hit compute. The answer should be 0.0062. 0.0062 from the calculator. So we go over here, 0.0062. A is going to be the answer that you're going to choose, okay? So not this one, not that one. Go ahead and choose 8 for me, okay? I'm going to come back and do another one very soon, all right?